Good afternoon, everybody. My name is Bjorn, and I'm Head of Research and Insights at AMP. And we are a sonic branding agency. And today I'm going to talk about if your brand, is anyone here working for a brand? Yes, so you are going to win a Grammy maybe after this. But we've heard a lot of talking, but let's start with some music, if this clicker works. Okay, it's just very slow.
Domino Saints. Look at me, baby. Soy una rockstar. Con la vida chilling con mi whisky a la roca.
Seguimos haciendo goles, mi talento no se gasta. I'm a rockstar, rockstar.
What we just heard is a single from the band Domino Saints that was the official song of the 2022 Copa America. But it is also a branded asset of Mastercard. A brand identity is more than a logo, as we all know. Yes, right? Let's make it interactive. We're talking here. And Mastercard has really embraced sensory marketing. If you come and speak to me later, you can sniff me and you can sniff the smell of Priceless. But Sonic is at the, oh my God, Sonic sits at the heart of the marketing, because Sonic is something that no matter if you're advertising a perfume or if you are talking about your new cards, you need audio. And a Sonic identity is more than a Sonic logo. And the brands, they need to have a more flexible approach to Sonic branding than just a Sonic logo or a jingle. Like now that we're on TikTok, we're on Spotify, we're all these different touch points that are audible, whether that is TV or in cinema. Brands need to find a way to not just hammer the Sonic logo again and again to be memorable. So, what did Mastercard do?
Holistic, flexible, and future-proof sonic identity. The foundation is a multifaceted sonic DNA that combines unique melodies, riffs, chord progressions, and vocalization. Let's listen to the individual elements. The Mastercard Sonic DNA is built around core brand melodies that make the brand uniquely recognizable. Brand riffs function as the connecting tissue for the elements of the DNA. The brand chords provide additional layers to enrich compositions. And finally, the brand vocalization that adds a relatable human element to the DNA. Together, these ingredients make up the sonic DNA of Mastercard. This sonic DNA makes the brand clearly recognizable at all consumer touchpoints, while offering the highest degree of creative flexibility when creating new music and sound assets.
So, when a brand is creating a sonic identity, it needs to have more than just one melody. It needs riffs, it needs brand sounds, even voices, to fit all. Oh, yeah. And when you have different melodies, you can use the sonic DNA to fit different types of storytelling. So here is the secondary melody. Then we have brand chords. Then, of course, there is the riffs. And by having a whole DNA and not just relying on one melody, you can create loads of sonic assets that fit the different types of storytelling, whether it's branded tracks, event sounds, interaction sounds, like when you're paying with your Mastercard, or if it's, you know, a sonic logo or a sound for a podcast and branded content. And then these then are used at all customer experience points, meaning that no matter where the brand is interacting with the consumers or interacting with the brand, they can hear the branded assets. And it can fit then different types of storytelling. It's not just this one track that you heard at the beginning, but also such as this.
Day we're done if the mornings arrive. Do we finally give up?
Hey, get it, get it, get it. I love what you been.
Did you guys recognize the Mastercard melody? And then, of course, when there are sponsorships and so on, we have the Sonic logo, because we know that Mastercard is working with loads of different brands and companies, and therefore sometimes having their own music is not the right thing.
Mastercard also uses the ingredients of the sonic DNA to watermark TV commercials. To guarantee brand recognition in all interactions, this functional sound was also derived from the sonic DNA.
So why is this important? Well, it turns out that sonic branding elements, sonic assets, are the best vehicle to get brand attention. 8.5 times more likely for grabbing your consumer's attention than just using music or having a slogan or even using celebrities. So what does this have to do with the Grammys? Well, when Mastercard worked with Domino Saints, they incorporated the DNA into the songs of Domino Saints, and therefore allowing Mastercard to kind of sneak their marketing material and growing the knowledge of the sonic identity for the Latin American market. And this unique approach led Mastercard to not just licensing the top pop song, but actually drive pop culture. So what we have is that there were 5 million videos, 5 million music videos views. It generated 230 million in broadcast reach. It was in 122 markets, 39 million views on TikTok, plus it allowed users and of TikTok to create new content with the music. And then, full disclosure, we didn't win a Grammy, but we did win the best video for Dance Freak in the Claro Musica TV Awards. But maybe the next track will win a Grammy.
Activo aunque no sea viernes, ni un jangueo está que se pierde. No le importa lo que diga la gente, baila sola como una serpiente. Sus amigas dicen que es rara, porque va sola en la disco, no llama, nunca la ve cayendo en la baja. Muévelo, muévelo.
Que nadie presente, despeja la mente en la pista, lugar seguro, ve y baila lo que sientes. En Jason, no dance free.
But most importantly, what this allowed Mastercard to do is cut down on their music expenses by 60%. Because you're not paying for copyright, you own the copyright, and you can distribute it to whatever artist you want to work with, whether that is, a local talent in Puerto Rico or, Adele here in UK. It doesn't matter. You own the copyright, and therefore it can stay on YouTube forever. You don't need to worry about going into some copyright traps. Any questions? Did you guys like the song? Yeah? Okay.
I think my question leads on from what you were saying about copyright. In which case, who owns the song?
So that depends. Whether that is like the examples we heard that were not with Domino Saints, those are completely owned by Mastercard, because it's just reusing the same elements in different versions. So you can take one melody and then add the riff and make a hip-hop track, and then you can create another song that is utilizing more of the melody 1 versus melody 2 and create a completely different track.
So are you saying it's down to the percentage of riffs or elements?
Yes, so for example, with Domino Saints, they made a deal that they had to incorporate the main melody, and therefore Mastercard, in theory, would get maybe 10% of the royalties, and the artist gets the rest. I don't know exactly their legal agreement, but in theory that's the way. But of course, when you're then working with an artist using your material, you have to put it in contract that they cannot take it back. Any other questions? Did you enjoy the songs? Did you ever think that Mastercard will be releasing pop songs? No, it is a little bit weird, but maybe it's the future. Thank you very much.